So hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Parvez here, and welcome back. And today I've decided to do another podcast. It's like a freestyle podcast. I've decided to do. So let's dive into it. So for today, I am doing a bit of an experiment. I haven't decided any topic at hand, so I don't have any particular topic right now. So what I'm trying to do is I'm doing a bit of an experiment where I will be just so this will be a voice out of my thoughts. So a lot of stuff goes on in my head, and for a long time I often wonder what it would be like to voice out those thoughts to a public platform, like for example like YouTube, or maybe Spotify. So I think that is so podcast, as in a very raw, like when it's a very raw kind of a podcast I'm trying to do. So let's see how it goes. So it's an experiment, and I'm not really sure how it will go. But for a long time I have been I have these I have a lot of I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, right? So which is, I think, is sort of necessary, don't you think, for like someone who is aspiring to be, let's say, a spokesperson on a radio station, or like whatever, like a radio jockey, or you gotta present your opinions, and opinions matter, right? Like people, what they're thinking, and I believe that oftentimes, like, how should I say this? Like, do I believe it? So I'm a perfectionist. All right, like I have this perfectionist bug. like it's a thing. Like it's a quirk in my personality. Like I'm a perfectionist. I won't lie. So I just I don't know. I don't know if it has done good for me or harm for me. But yeah, I'm kind of young. Like I'm in my late 20s, so I don't know. Like whether it will be a good thing or a bad thing in looking at my life later on, maybe. But besides that, I would I mean, it's just a quirk in my personality. I have this perfectionist bug. I try to be perfect at whatever I do. Um, and let's see how it goes. Um, so I have a lot in my head, and I would see. So I'd like to. So let's keep this as a free form style of podcast kind of thing, like podcast, but in a very raw style. Like I don't want to be, just another podcaster who's gonna, like, yeah, it's all right. I just feel that that raw energy of people is missing on in this day and age of internet. I mean, when like, so I was born in the late 1990s, and so I'm just like that. Technically I'm a Generation Z, but I don't feel like I kind of like I feel like a millennial. I feel like more like a millennial. like, because I fall in that age group where I did not grow up with the internet. I mean, I kind of feel lucky in some ways, I guess. I mean, I got internet when I was 18. So, yeah, just starting out my college, and I got internet access to, like, before that I had internet, but it was very limited. It was only for school projects and work, like work as in like projects, school projects, to do research about the topic and stuff. And it was very slow dial-up internet, and quite slow, like not very reliable. Um, so yeah, I mean, so I kind of feel lucky, like now, like in this generation of high-speed internet, where we have fast access to so many types of content. Just like a few swipes on a smartphone, so that we can just start watching. For example, now you're listening to me on this YouTube or Spotify, maybe. But the thing is, like, I I mean, I just feel, I mean, and I don't know, I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically, this so growing up, like, I kind of feel so I had like if I growing up I had access to internet, life would have been different. I kind of remember what life was before the internet, because I had the experience, like I had the privilege or whatever, like I had the opportunity, let's say, to experience life without internet. And well, I mean, it's great, right? um and well,